nutrition that they can get. So the mom has a special feeding privilege where no matter what rank she is, she can go and come as she pleases, and no one is going to mess with her. Don't get me wrong. There's certain monkeys who will push and bother her because they don't care about that special rule. But usually that monkey will get in trouble if he's bossing around a mama and her baby. And then at 6 months old, which is about the young ones that we see over there, at that age we see that they look like the rest of the adults. They have brown and gray hair, and they are independent. They don't need their mom, and they're eating on their own. So the rest of the troop members will see this change and pretty much tell the mom and the kid, hey, the little one can take care of himself now, so you guys can go back to your original ranking. And if the mother does become pregnant next birthing season, she will be able to have that special feeding status again. So I have one last treat. I have some hard-boiled eggs to toss into the water in hopes that someone might go for a swim. But please keep in mind, these monkeys are not trained whatsoever. So with that being said, I do ask for you to please stay seated, because if you stand up or approach the wall, they think you're going to jump in for that egg. But I promise if they do go in, you'll see them from where you are. And then that's Michael right there. So even though he's a low-ranking monkey, he is one of our common swimmers.
He went all the way under.
Yeah, notice from there. Let's see, like he's trying to scare off the kids. And then from there, he has a good view of monkeys that are surrounding. Oh, this guy just went in. That was pretty. See, slip. They didn't even see him go in. And each monkey has their own way of opening the egg because they do not eat the shell. Some, like we see here with these two guys, they bite right into it. I've seen them roll the egg between their palm, or they will find a nice flat surface and roll the egg there to get a nice even crack in the. It makes it easier for the shell to come off. But they can hold their breaths for up to 45 seconds, just like the infant we see out there. Notice how he's hanging on mama's chest. So if the mama has to go into the water, she's going to take that infant with her. And they have no choice but to learn how to hold their breath. Awesome. So we got to see both monkeys go in, which is pretty cool. Before we move on to the next part of the tour, do you folks have any questions?
No.
How do they not go like to other trees where y'all don't want them to go to?
So thankfully, the 7 acres that they have, it's all fenced in. I know we have electrical wires. Now,
okay.
what it gives off is more like little light pulses, just to scare them. But thankfully, we don't have an issue of them escaping frequently, because they know that it's a lot safer in here than it is out there. And also, too, if one monkey goes out there, he's stuck. He has no friends out there if he were to get in a fight, and they tend to realize this, so they stay in here. And you guys see the fence over there in the background?
Yep.
So yeah, that fence goes all the way around the 7 acres.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they have also most of the trees that we see here, all of that is part of their habitat. And then right now, this is our training area troop. So this is the most dominant troop out of the 4 or 5 that we have. And they're actually pretty smart because the territory that they picked is actually that grassy area behind where you folks are. So literally right by the swimming pool where we toss the food. So all they have to do is climb over and come down this way.
So when the other group come get what, they leftovers?
Yes. So if their group is brave enough, they will come get the scraps. But that's if this troop even lets them, because sometimes what they tend to do, especially the high-ranking ones, they tend to sit on the roof and patrol the area. The moment they see someone from another troop, they do like a bark, like an alert call. Once one of them hears that, they know, okay, something's up, someone's coming, and then all it takes is one little bark, and then they all come together and crowd to see what it is. Kind of like in high school, those fights where everyone circles around. That's pretty much how they circle around too when someone says something. All right, awesome. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of the tour once you're done taking your pictures and videos, of course. And for the next part...
Oh, there we go. Where are you going? Who's it? Somebody wants to. Alright, so simplicity itself. Just usually want to take a decent handful out of the cup at a time. Because if you don't put enough in, they're actually just going to stand there and stare at you like, okay, what? Like, I know you have more. You just drop it in and.
Oh, he's my turn.
Damn, Bert showed up. That's actually the leader of the troop she was just telling you guys about.
Oh, okay.
They smart.
That's head man in charge.
Bert.
Yeah. Because he has that big old mustache, so like Burt Reynolds.
Eat more. They're everywhere. They done left me and shit. They walking fast as hell. Y'all walking fast as hell. Jumping out all the trees.
Welcome to Monkey Jungle. Alright.
She's ready.
Come on. So, I usually like to kind of ease people into everything. There you go. So, yeah, I always know it's a good tour when I don't even open food yet and people already have monkeys.
Oh wow! I guess they see the trays and they.
Monkeys in Hollywood. So like Night
see the baby?
Museum, Friends, Pirates of the Caribbean,
Oh.
any of those movies you've seen a monkey in, it's one of them. I also just noticed that on my shirt. Kyoshi is that. Oh, come on, that's too cute. I can't not. Come on, come back. I give you a peanut and that's how you repay me? Come on up, buddy. I get nervous around. Yep. Hi. That's my hair, buddy.
Oh, there's two of them?
So there's 5 of them in here. Their names are Charlie, Corona, and then Lindy, Mindy, and Cindy.
Really?
That's Cindy.
Look, get it upright.
I know it probably seems unbelievable that I can tell all of them apart like that. It's just enough time with them.
Okay.
You know, take the peanuts and shoot.
Don't fight over it on me.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
And this is how big they get?
Yeah, that's